What's up YouTube? I hope this video finds you well. Today I'm going to be unboxing and doing a setup video for the Smart Garage Hub by Chamberlain. So we'll go ahead and jump into unboxing the Smart Hub. So as you open up the box, the first thing you see here is you have a little pamphlet for free in-garage delivery through Amazon. It's pretty neat that you have that. Then you've got the actual Smart Hub there, a quick start guide. This little black box here is the sensor that goes on the garage door. And then at the bottom, you've got a power adapter for the Smart Hub, the mounting bracket, and the mounting hardware for the Smart Hub. You also get a warning sticker that you're supposed to put beside your garage door opener. So let's go ahead and jump into the setup. So the first thing you're going to need to do is download the MyQ Garage and Access Control app on your Android or iOS phone. Go ahead and open up that app, and then it'll ask you if you want to receive notifications. In my case, I do, in case I leave my garage door open up. So you have to accept our terms and conditions. So went ahead and did that. And then the next step is to create the account for MyQ. So it'll ask you, just your general information, your name, an email address, also your location. Obviously, I'm in the United States, so go ahead and set that up, and then it'll shoot you an email. And then you've got to go into your email and confirm that email. And once you do that and bring the app back up, it'll bring you into the setup page. And today we're going to be setting up the Smart Garage Hub. So we click on that and it'll tell you what you need. So first one is a garage door opener that's compatible. I think it's after 1993. You also need a strong Wi-Fi signal in your garage along with your Wi-Fi password, a ladder or a step stool, and you need a drill with a 5/32 drill bit. So we'll go ahead and set up the Smart Hub now, and we're actually going to move into our kitchen. It says to do it in the garage, but I moved into the kitchen just because it had better light and it didn't cause an issue. So you plug up the hub on the left side with the provided power adapter, and then you just kind of follow the prompts on the app. It'll ask you if you're seeing a blue light, and you'll hit yes if you are, and I guess no if you are not. Then it'll ask you to scan the serial number on the back, the barcode on the back. So I did that off screen just so I don't want anybody opening up my garage door randomly. So went ahead and did that off screen, and after that, it'll ask if you want to join your Smart Hub to your Wi-Fi network. So went ahead and just did that. Took it a second to find the networks. And then we went ahead and just connected it to our Wi-Fi, and it took a couple minutes to actually do the connection to the Wi-Fi. As you can see here, it says it might take a few minutes, so just kind of let it go. But after it was done, you get this prompt here that it was added to the Wi-Fi. And the next thing is to remove the tab out of the door sensor. So after removing that, you can see there was a small red light on the top of that circle, but then you just hit next, and then it'll ask you to test it. You can just do that by, there's a little button on the bottom, and again, that red light appears when you hit that button. So you just hit that, and then just confirm on the app by hitting next that you are seeing that red light. And now it's time to pair the sensor with the Smart Hub. So on the app, you just hit next, and then it'll prompt you to hit the button on the sensor, and the light will flash on the Smart Hub. And then you just have to press it one more time. There's also an audible sound with that as well. So that's now paired and good to go. The next thing we're going to do is install the sensor onto the garage door. So the sensor can go on the top right or the top left. I just chose the top right for whatever reason. But you definitely want to clean off. Our garage door has not been cleaned in a long time. So go ahead and wipe that down. And then we're going to put the provided Velcro straps onto the back of the sensor here. Just putting both of those on. Making sure they're nice and stuck to it, and then you're gonna basically just put that onto the garage door. Again, you want to make sure it's in that top right or the top left of your garage door, and you want to make sure that you're putting the side that says top facing upward, just because it is a sensor and it could throw it off. I'm assuming that it would throw it off if you put it upside down. So now that that's done, we're actually going to be pairing the smart hub to the garage door opener itself. Something to be wary of, your garage door will open after the pairing is complete, so make sure you don't have a ladder or you're not standing in the way of your garage door opening. You want to make sure you have all the clearance. Here's where you select what garage door opener you have. I actually have a Genie, so go ahead and select that there. Gives you this little prompt about compatibility. You can read through it if you want, but I think they say most garage door openers that were made after 1993 should be compatible. So you have to find the program button on your opener. And here is my opener. I've got a Genie Pro Max, and my program button is right there. Again, it's not listed as program, it's listed as code. So now that we've found our button, we're going to go ahead advance the prompts on the app, and now it's going to ask us to put it into the learn mode. So we're going to go back to the opener, go ahead and click that button, and then you see the red LED there. So now we go back to the app and hit next, and it's going to attempt to pair the smart hub with our opener. This took, I think, it was close to 10 minutes for mine to get paired. I sped up the footage here and just kept the camera rolling. There were a few times where the app requested me to re-hit the learn button on the opener. So when it did that, I hit the learn button on the opener and then advanced the prompt or accepted the prompt on the app again. But after, I think it only asked twice, and eventually it showed up and said that it was paired, as it is here. So we just hit next. It gives you the option to name the smart hub, and it also gives you the option to add a second sensor if you have two garage door openers instead of just the one. If you hit next on that, it'll give you a install video for the installing the hub, but we just skip that, and on the next page it gives you the tools required. So here are those tools. Again, we've got the drill, our drill bit, a screwdriver, a pencil to mark the hole or where the holes need to be, the screws, the anchors, and the smart hub mount. And here's some additional information they give you about where to place the hub. It has to be at least 6 feet off the ground. It needs to be within 5 feet of an AC power outlet. It's supposed to be visible at all times, and it's recommended to not put it within 4 feet of any metal. So I have mine plugged into the same outlet that the garage door opener is plugged into, and I'm actually going to put it right behind the garage door opener as well. So we'll go ahead and get into the installation process. So the first thing you're going to need is your bracket and your pencil. And you're going to want to grab your smart hub and find exactly where you want to put it. So what I did was I wanted to put it directly behind the opener, and I wanted there to be no slack in the power cable. So what I did was I wanted to make sure that the power cable was facing towards the garage door opener, and I verified the way that the smart hub slid into its mounting bracket. So that gave me the direction that needed to go. Then I went ahead and marked those holes with a pencil where I needed to drill out the holes for the drywall anchors. So we'll go ahead and we just grabbed our drill and just went up there, used our marked hole, or our markings from the pencil, and drilled those holes. And we just grabbed our drywall anchors and just shoved them into those holes. Didn't take too much. It's a pretty good size anchor for what it recommends for the drill bits. So the next thing we did was just grab our bracket along with our screws and our screwdriver, and just started screwing those in. It's going pretty slow, but I went ahead and just started the screws off with the screwdriver, and then I came back and tightened it up with my drill just to get that secured and speed the process up a little bit. So see here, the drill worked just fine, wasn't an issue, and those anchors are definitely holding it in there pretty securely. So the final step for installation is just to slide the smart hub onto the bracket. I opted to use some of the holes in the metal for the mount of the garage door opener to run my cable through, just so that there's no slack there. And then you can test out your new smart garage door opener. So when you are closing it from the app, it will flash and make a audible beep so that it can warn anybody potentially in the garage, around the garage door, that the garage door is about to close. That's a nice safety feature, so if you're closing the door remotely, you don't run that risk of potentially hitting somebody with the door. So it is nice in that aspect. Here you can see the door is closed. It's registering closed on the app. And just being able to hit open on the app and the garage door just opens immediately. This is such a great option for people like me. I leave the house in such a rush sometimes that closing the garage door is just a routine thing. And I often forget if I actually did close it or not. I've never left it open, but just having the peace of mind of I can check the app like right now. It says the garage door is open. So I can just go ahead and close it manually on there. And again, as I close it on the app, you hear those audible beeps. You can see that flashing light against the garage door, and then it closes the door. But this is such a great option to revitalize a old garage door opener and make it into a smart device and give it some extra functionality. And you can't beat the price on this. So retail, this device costs $40 on Amazon. You can get it at Amazon, Walmart. I think Home Depot has it as well. Currently it's on sale on Amazon for $30, which is just great. When I picked it up, it was on sale on Amazon for $16. You cannot beat that price for what it gives you. If you looked into actual smart garage door openers, a quick search on Home Depot, I think the starting one was like $175. So you can't beat $30 or even $40 for that same functionality. So I'll leave a link for it down below if you want to check it out. Again, right now it's on sale for $30 at the time of recording this video, but that might change. It may go down in price for Black Friday. I'm not sure. But I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did, leave it a like down below. Also, I want to do more videos for smart devices and upgrading our houses, so if there's any smart devices that you would recommend, leave me a comment down below and let me know. And I do want to do more videos, like I said, on the smart devices, so go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you want to stay tuned for those. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we will see you in the next video.